kitchen. Let's make laddus today. Let's start by making bundis first. So here I am measuring basin flour, 200 grams of it, and then I take the basin flour in a big bowl. I'm adding turmeric instead of food coloring, which I prefer, and then I'm adding a pinch of baking soda. It's optional, you can avoid it if you don't like baking soda. Then a pinch of salt. Salt kind of enhances the sweetness of any sweet, so I kind of add salt to everything. A cup of water to make it into a nice batter. I start out with mixing it by my hand, just so you feel the texture, you know the consistency of your flour or your batter, and and you can break out all the clumps. So, but then, you cannot really get a smooth batter with it. So I use a blender after I mix it with my hand. So this is how the batter looks after you have nicely blended with your blender for about 5 minutes. It's nice and smooth, and it's supposed to look like budgie batter. So here, this is how I set it up. I put up aluminum foil, and then I keep all my stuff on it, because when you pour the batter, it's going to drip, and it's going to create a big mess. And after a long procedure of making bundis and sugar syrup and all that, I don't think you'll have the energy to clean up. So this is best, once you're done with everything, you can just take the aluminum foil and throw it. So here I am making the bundis. I took a ladle full of batter, and then I poured it on the Boondi Laddu, which is perforated, and then it falls as droplets in the oil. And you really don't have to fry it like really well. A 3/4 of frying should be enough, because you don't want to fry it all the way, then it won't soak in the sugar syrup really well. So there it is. We did our first batch of bundis. Now let's make sugar syrup. I've taken 1 cup of sugar with almost a cup of water, and then I pour the water in, mix it nicely so all the sugar is soaked in the water, and I leave it there till it reaches half string consistency. Half string is when you take the syrup in between your fingers and you extend the fingers, it should form a string, but then it should break. So here it is, the sugar syrup is ready now. I have put a pinch of edible camphor, 4 or 5 cloves, and a teaspoon of lemon juice. The lemon juice prevents the sugar from crystalline. And then I add a teaspoon of cardamom powder, and I mix it all well. And then the next step is now to fry cashews and raisins in ghee and throw it in the syrup. So now we're going to take the bundis a little bit at a time and pulse it in the mixing. This is just so that you can make the laddus nice and easy, and if you're a beginner, this is something you might want to do. So you can either do half of the batch or the whole batch, it's up to you. So I have pulsed all our bundis. And I have thrown it in the sugar syrup, gave it a good mix. I have put my cashews and raisins fried in ghee in that. So now we're going to keep it in dum. Yeah, you heard it right, dum. So I'm going to put a lid on, fill up a pot full of water, and then keep it on it just for a while so that the sugar nicely gets into the bundis. Just for like 5 or 10 minutes. So once it's cools down, like after 5 to 10 minutes or even 15 minutes, open it up and start making your laddus. My laddus usually come out the shape of my hand. How much ever bundis I can hold in my hand. But it's up to you. If you want to make it smaller, just take less number of bundis. If you want to make it bigger, you can use both of your hands and make Tirupati laddus if you want. So that's it, guys. We made boondi. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in another video.
Like and subscribe our channel.